Whoop whoop everybody, whoop whoop. First and foremost, I'd like to say thank you for 162 subscribers. I'm really grateful for that and more to come. And today I'm going to be bringing you a penny I had for a couple months or so. My mom got it from the high school. She look out for stuff like this and bring it to me. And it's a 1930 wheat penny Denver mark. Let's see, according to coin trackers, the highest it brought, I believe, was $30. And to make these old coins worth more money, they need to be an error coin or a big mint state 67 or up, or probably no 5 points less than a MS 67 or something around that nature. And Mom looks out for these vintage coins and bring them to me, so thanks, Mom. It's 1930. So usually this is a year after the Great Depression, I believe. It's a year after the Great Depression. What was going on in the 1930s? The Great Depression, the stock market crash of October 29th, 1929, providing a Democrat end to the era unprecedented loops considerably the consumption economy around halt. Ordinary reasons became the Great Depression, definitely. And in the 1930s, next to jazz, blues, gospel, folk music, swing jazz became immensely popular in the 1930s. Radio, increasingly accessibly most African Americans, was the main source of entertainment, information, and political propaganda, despite of a great deception among the popular population flourished. You can say the 1930s was a decade of hard times in the United States, the stock market, yeah, yada yada yada. And I wanted to bring up another thing, but yeah, and much information to these coins. Let me see what else. A total was 157,415,000 were produced. Let me see. That's pretty much all I know. The value of these is just it needs to be a coin error or pretty much that kind of mint state condition to bring it more money. And for the Denver mark, the highest it brought at auction was $20. And for an error, I believe for a vintage 1930 wheat error on ETSY, I don't know how to pronounce it really, but the highest they want for these is like $250 for that kind of penny. For that 1930 D wheat error, that's the highest I see on there. For that kind of era, that's probably how much it's really worth for someone who knows coins or go to these coin shows, etc. And oh my god, someone's at the door. Excuse me. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Y'all had to skip over some of the video, but I believe Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated in 1948, but he was somewhere, there was some special about him. He was an Indian, like some part of the Indian movement in the 1930s, so I advise y'all to look that up. That's something interesting, I believe. Mahatma Gandhi was set off on a 200-mile protest march towards the sea with 78 followers to protest at the British. And I don't know someone famous born in 1930, and I mean 1930 exactly, not 1930 ups, like probably Bill Cosby or whatever, but yeah. There was no one too. There are no special. There are no popular celebrities, pretty much born for 1930. I'd like to mention anyway. I believe, but I believe Germany invaded Poland around this time probably, and Herbert Hoover was the president in this year. Yeah, we pretty much had Germany invasion around that time too. But for today's Bible verse, I'll be reading out of Isaiah chapter 14, verse 36. I'm sorry I don't make too much of good videos, but hey, whatever works works, and I'm sorry for the interruption of who came to the house. Oh my God, load. And well, let's see. I'm gonna talk about this while this thing loads. Today, I mean, probably tomorrow or sometime this week, I'll do another coin video and answer some YouTube questions. I'm sorry I'm not answering those at all right now. Didn't even make the time or have the time for it. So y'all be patient with me when it comes to answering these. I know it's a whole lot of broken promises, but hopefully I can evade all these broken promises. Anywho. I just want this thing to load. Oh, give me a second. Gonna have to read out the scripture. 1 second. Okay, for Sunday, first Sunday, I'm gonna be reading out of Isaiah. Oh my goodness, dude. I didn't expect the thing to take all day to load. Loading, like, why is it taking a whole lot of load? Why is it even screwed up that way? But I will actually talk around this week when I do another coin video. I promise. Hopefully it's not a broken promise, but it's a promise. Hold up. I want to read about a disciple. It's 14 verse 26. Or 26 verse 14, let me see. Probably got it backwards. 1 second. 29. I mean, I really don't know to be patient with me. Okay, I'm gonna just read this verse, 14:26. Well, that was the book of Luke. 1 second. That was the book of Luke, probably. Yeah, not Isaiah, it was Luke. Dude. It was Luke verse 14:26. One second, guys. I mean, I probably got this. Okay. Something I wanted to read, but I can't even remember the. Yes, Luke verse 14:26. Here we go. Okay, I'm sorry for the delay on that. I'll get to the bonus currency now as soon as I read this verse. Thanks for the ones for being patient. If you weren't patient, just skip through the YouTube video until you see the penny, till you see the wheat penny again. So this is Luke verse 14:26. If anyone comes to me and does not hate father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, even their own life, such a person cannot be my disciple. So Luke verse 14:26. So that means that scripture is really saying, in reality, is if you don't worship God more than anything else, celebrities, materialistic, etc., you cannot be a disciple, because he's a jealous God, and he will pretty much, I believe it goes with the scripture of a jealous God, but like no other gods before him and all that. But yeah, that's really saying you're supposed to love, you put God before anyone else. And it even also mentions that in, probably, I remember someone preached that out of NABA too. Okay, I'm getting ready to hit the road, so let's go ahead and get to the bonus thing. I have the 2003 $5 bill. It's a way different design than before they came up with the 2016 $5 bill, and you can actually compare it and contrast it to the 1998 $5 bill, which I have in the box right now. And you see the $5 bills now have the purple big 5 here. This one only has the regular one. And pretty much both of these together have Abraham Lincoln on them, the penny and the $5 bill, which really goes together, 1 cent and 5. Just like George Washington is on the $1 bill and quarter. And probably for a $2 bill, just like Thomas Jefferson's on the nickel and $2 bill, which really isn't much, which really you can't find much in circulation other than a $1 bill. So once again, whoop whoop. I'm sorry this has been kind of shitty. If it wasn't, I appreciate y'all for watching and listening. This is Lakeview John, out.